Large-scale research can demonstrate what works in certain contexts, but sometimes teachers need to know what will work specifically in their classrooms. By participating in networked improvement communities, or NICs, teachers can quickly identify, then iteratively test and refine classroom practices to support their students. The Oklahoma State Department of Education, OSDE, facilitates data-driven job-embedded NICs for teachers through an initiative called Oklahoma Excel. The department is partnering with Regional Education Laboratory, REL Southwest, to make Oklahoma Excel a meaningful experience for participants and to work towards improving student outcomes. Together, REL Southwest and OSDE form the Southwest Networked Improvement Communities Research Partnership.
The partnership with Oklahoma and Oklahoma Excel began back in 2018, and we started that fall with a series of trainings on Networked Improvement Community, or NIC, processes and tools like root cause analysis, developing driver diagrams and theories of action, and employing practical measures. They had a vision at the time for what would become Oklahoma Excel, and we worked with them through a series of meetings to help refine that vision and determine how the REL could best support it.
So when we first started working with our partners at REL, we had just launched our Networked Improvement Communities, and they provided a lot of support in really helping us understand how to serve as a hub and how to provide really the day-to-day support for our folks who are working in the networked improvement communities.
In each Oklahoma Excel NIC, teams of participating teachers choose practices that may help reach a measurable student achievement goal. During the initial planning meeting, teams and facilitators identify one or two change ideas or practices that might move the needle. Using the Plan, Do, Study, Act model, teacher teams try the practice in real classrooms, gather data, analyze the results, and adjust the practice accordingly.
They were in the process of putting together their plans for a really quick and aggressive pilot with a set of districts and schools. As OSDE launched that pilot in early 2019, they pulled together two cohorts of districts that were interested in engaging in improvement science work. One group was focused on elementary science education and instruction, and the other group was focused on safe and healthy learning environments.
For example, they would come to our professional learning sessions, and our REL partners would observe and watch and give us wonderful feedback and lessons learned summaries that our team was able to reflect on and think about, and then take some of those suggestions and put them into practice.
They were building this pilot as they implemented it. It helped them make adjustments on the fly. And so they had space where they could engage in continuous improvement of their own with our support using the data from these memos. It also helped them decide long-term where they wanted Oklahoma Excel to go. It became clear that the support they needed was shifting from implementation to measurement.
So this year, we are starting our third year of networked improvement communities here in Oklahoma, and a real need on our team was support with data management and helping our teachers study and analyze data in a more efficient and meaningful way so that they can then make important adjustments in their classroom.
We began working with them on two coaching projects, one focused on developing, designing, and testing and improving practical measures to use with the networked improvement communities. Further, we worked with them to put together data from their past NICs, and we did some analysis. The third project that evolved out of that shift from implementation to measurement is a practical measures toolkit. And this is really the capstone of our work together, and it pulls together tools and processes that we've used with Oklahoma Excel or that come from the broader world of improvement science research and resources, and pulls them together in a real user-friendly way.
The partnership between REL Southwest and OSDE has had an effect beyond Oklahoma Excel. The Oklahoma State Department of Education is using the partnership's work to create a variety of supports for Oklahoma teachers.
This professional development is such a robust, comprehensive support mechanism, and other people are definitely starting to take notice. And I think some of the other folks in our office that do professional development, but not quite in that comprehensive way, are looking to our program and thinking about how they can infuse some of those elements into their own professional learning work.
Through our partnership with OSDE, REL Southwest is really engaged in continuous needs sensing. We've been shoulder to shoulder with Dawn and her team in the Office of Curriculum and Instruction to continuously understand what they're doing, where they want to go, and how we can fit in.
Particularly the last 2 years where we've been facing the COVID-19 pandemic, our resources have become incredibly stretched and the needs at our school just continue to grow. So we have really leaned on our REL Southwest partners to help fill some of those crucial gaps here in our office. So their insights, the tools that they've shared, the professional development that they have led with us has really been instrumental in helping us strengthen our own team so that we can in turn strengthen the work that we do with our teachers. I actually consider our REL Southwest partners members of the Oklahoma Excel team, and the support that they provide has been so critical, especially these past 2 years.
This video is funded by the Institute of Education Sciences, IES, and developed by REL Southwest. REL Southwest works in partnership with educators and policymakers to develop and use research that improves academic outcomes for students. To learn more about the REL program, visit our website, subscribe to our Twitter feed, and sign up to receive our newsletters and other publications.